bubble butt. Booty jumping like she double that. Double that. Her best friend like fuck it up. Fuck it up. Her man wanna know when she coming home. Shut up.
I got ass for days. I got an ass that'll store all the drama. Make you wanna come holler on my mama. Can't deny what's behind if you wanna. Got a dress so tight, you know I'm stopping traffic. Your girl grilling me, I'm ready for the static. I can flip a grip or make that ass clap. Real rap, no cap, I'm talking straight facts.
Big butt,
big butt,
big butt, big butt. So they got a big old butt. Big butt,
big butt,
big butt, big butt. Big butt. Shorty got a big old ass. Shorty got ass for days. She make it step when she walk by like she in the parade. She got ass for days. You can look but don't touch when she walk in shade. I call her bubble butt, bubble butt. Booty jumping like she double that, double that. Her best friend like fuck it up, fuck it up. Her man wanna know when she coming home. Shut up. I asked her where she get that ass, she said her mama. And see, I know that she a freak, she drive a Honda. She in the gym getting her body right for the summer. She all about her bag, she don't entertain the drama. Her booty so big, you can sit a glass on it. Ooh, shake that, shake that. Her booty that big, girl, you gotta shake that. Bad boy like P. Diddy, can you take that? Take that, big butt. Can you take that? Big butt. Ooh, so they got a big old butt. Big butt. Ooh, big butt. Damn. Yeah, so they got a big old ass. So they got ass for days. She make it step when she walk by like she in the parade. She got ass for days. You can look but don't touch when she walk in shade. I call her bubble butt, bubble butt. Booty jumping like she double that, double that. Her best friend like fuck it up, fuck it up. Her man wanna know when she coming home. Shut up.
Every time you come through, you know I bring the bitches. You capping broke snitches will never get to hit this. I could throw it back and make him go insane. Ass so fat, he begging for the brain. Making me till he come, don't you run, boo. Not your wife yet, but I'ma show you. You spend the bands, yeah, it's all in my name. All because I got this fat ass for days. Big butt,
big butt,
big butt.
So they got a big old butt. Big butt,
big butt,
big butt, big butt. So they got a big old ass. So they got ass for days. She make it step when she walk by like she in the parade. She got ass for days. You can look but don't touch when she walk in shade. I call her bubble butt, bubble butt. Booty jumping like she double that, double that. Her best friend like fuck it up, fuck it up. Her man wanna know when she coming home. Shut up.
Hey, Paul, what's up? What's up, girl? Listen, what you got going on tonight? Because I'm ready to turn up.
Well, let's do it, because I ain't doing nothing.
Look, say no more. So go ahead and put on your best dress, honey. Get ready because we about to have a full girls' night tonight, girl. Ain't worried about these niggas. It's all about us.
Said we gon' have a girls' night, and we gon' get wasted. If you keep blowing your phone up, send them to the dial tone, no explanation. Said we gon' have a girls' night, and we gon' get wasted. If you keep blowing your phone up, send them to the dial tone, no explanation. This gon' be a girls' night to remember. Calling on my girls, I ain't seen it forever. He said, where you going? I said, let me check the weather. Said I be gone to November, I be gone to November. Nah, I ain't got no time for explanations, cause I ain't really tripped when you was out with them basics. Already told you you ain't ready for the races. Is that my favorite drink? Hell yeah, bring that case in. Cause we gon' pop these bottles just to start the party. Then we hit the club walking like some models. Then we hit the bar just to drink some more. Now it's time to head to the dance floor. Cause I got Quavo in my cup and all these fellas looking good. And if I blame it on the alcohol, it ain't gon' be good. Said we gon' have a girls' night, and we gon' get wasted. If you keep blowing your phone up, send them to the dial tone, no explanation. Said we gon' have a girls' night, and we gon' get wasted. If you keep blowing your phone up, send them to the dial tone, no explanation. Now it's time to take another bathroom break. Gotta check my makeup and my lace on straight. My girls snapping pictures, posting to the gram. Damn, now my man gon' know where I am. Time to change locations, you know that man crazy. He probably already on his way with Jay and them. Come on, we gotta go and hit the next spot. Damn, it's too late, there he go with that flash card. Been around the room and I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know.
Studios. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Have they already spent time with one another?
Well, what happened after that?
And we know 9 times out of 10 that's what a female loves. Because you was.
What's going on, everybody? We inside the Zone 5 Studios. This is Studio Talk Podcast. We back at it live and direct. How y'all feeling today?
We got it. Golden.
Everybody good?
Yeah, we done good.
When you popping, let's go. Shit, it's been a while.
Everybody took a week off.
Yeah.
Rejuvenated. Anything interesting you guys want to share before we dive straight in?
Why you looking at me?
Shit. I'm looking at both of you. You motherfucker got something to say. And you ain't got something to say.
Nah.
You are rude.
I love you guys. It's all love.
You've been out of town, right?
I have been out of town.
Where you been at?
My place, Atlanta.
Oh.
That's my area.
Yes.
That's your area?
Yes, I love Atlanta. I can't wait to move.
Yeah, girl.
What you love about Atlanta?
Everything. There's always something to do.
Where you from again?
Connecticut.
But you love Atlanta.
I do. I'm not ever moving home. I'm not ever gonna move back home.
Why not? What's wrong with Connecticut?
I'm just not.
It's Connecticut, son.
Brad, how you feeling? You no longer carrying extra baggage.
I know.
Yeah.
He about to end back up in that boot. He keeps
Yeah. I ain't got that Tim on no more. We
How you
good.
feeling?
The damn same.
Comfortable?
No, because I got the damn ankle brace on.
Bro, you
It's a lot better though.
Yeah, but you know how long I did something athletic? The need an ankle
That's your
brace?
problem.
That is not my
That's
problem.
your problem.
That ain't my problem.
You ain't doing that now for
Don't worry about it. I'm going to shed some pounds.
Hey.
I'm going to get on that Martha, what's her name? Martha Stewart died, something.
She got a
Atkins. The goddamn Atkins. What the fuck you call all them diets? Shit.
He's like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
Shit, she
do
ain't
that.
everything.
Lord, she do. She
You
really
know
do.
she trapped out.
She really do.
She trapped out with her.
Alright, Desiree.
You know, same old, just working, grinding, you know. Living life. Let's go.
Now, you gotta make sure I check on all y'all before we dive straight in. You know, I gotta make sure my people is good.
We good.
Cherise, you alright?
Don't worry about what we got going on in the hood.
I'm not alright.
I got a mount if yours is not working.
This is the one that you gave me.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's the
That's
one
not working properly.
Sis gave you.
Okay.
Look, don't be putting blame on my girl. Look, don't be putting blame on my girl.
Alright, before I get going,
We got to figure this out later.
first topic. We're gonna take a look at this video, and then we're gonna talk about it.
All right. You got it?
So, Snapchat and all other social medias. When you have a disturbed son, a very badass child who don't listen and don't think that you can send them to jail, you bring the jail to your house. M.A. Johnson, what is your number?
08042007.
As you see, he has his socks and drawers. He has his towel and hygiene. He will be only coming out for what?
To use the restroom, wash my body, and brush my teeth, eat.
Okay. Basically, you're on restriction. Jail, y'all don't get to have fun. You get to come out to eat. Wash.
I 100%
He
fuck
will
with it.
never do it again.
Man.
He learned his
He
lesson
is not going to do it
real
again.
quick.
Yo. I don't think he was missing with the toilet.
I think it's
In the
hilarious
sink?
that she went through all that to move his bed.
I
It
fuck
must
with
have been
it.
nothing in that closet.
I fuck
That's
with
what I'm
that.
saying. Like, there's nothing on the walls, like,
Nothing.
there's no shoes up there. But the real question is, does it take all that?
Yeah.
100% with kids.
Is that could that be considered a proper punishment, or did she take it a little too far?
No,
No,
that's
I don't
proper.
think she took it too far at all.
You want to
She
be out
keep
here
it-
acting your ass up? That's what the hell you gonna
100%.
be.
Yeah.
I guess.
Shit.
I mean, I don't know.
Sheree, you look like you feeling different.
I mean, you can't really tell people how to raise a kid.
I mean, but it got
I
your
mean, I
opinion.
wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it
I
personally.
locked that motherfucker up.
That takes too much time. That's too much energy.
She had to put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah, she definitely did. Cause what was in that closet? Cause that's a big closet.
It is.
To fit that bed in. So what was in there that she had? That's punishment for herself. Cause she had to do all that moving.
I'm looking at it from two different ways. Like, I'm looking
I
at it
know.
like, yeah, it's better that you show them than the system or the government actually, and they actually go through it. But then I also look at it like, goddamn, is it?
Yeah,
you
shit
really
real.
gotta go that hard.
Shit is real.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, well, I mean, he coming home from school, he going straight to clock.
You going in there? Fuck with me? Shit. I'm glad she cleared it out.
In jail, they at least get a window or something.
Nah,
Right,
man.
you know they be having little ones. They be having a little bit.
Yeah, if you on the right side, you might be looking at the wall.
That's true.
Can't even see no bird flying. Shit, that ain't
See,
it.
I don't see you doing that to Dobbs or Trey.
Cause I ain't about to worry about me doing that, them doing shit. Cause there's ass whoopings around here.
I agree. I feel you.
Would a good old fashioned ass whooping have done better, or do you feel like that would have more effect as far as?
Sometimes it don't have effect
I mean, it
these
depends.
days.
I
don't
feel
have
like
no
it really
effect these days.
depends.
It's probably the age where it depends.
I feel like it.
It's
I
the
really
age
feel like it
range.
just depends.
Then kids are calling peoples on you now.
Mhm.
They're
For
calling
real. They
peoples on
abusing
you.
me. They abusing
New
me.
age kids is different.
Yeah.
You feel like the authorities would have had a problem with what she did?
Of
No.
course, somebody is.
I don't feel like it.
Somebody
You
will.
know the
She's providing the
not
bed.
locking him
She's
into a
providing
I'm
the
not gonna
bed.
say
She's
it,
still
but I know
allowing
which
him
one
to
would.
go out to eat.
It's
I
gonna
mean,
be one.
He's still able to. Nah, I don't think
It's
so.
gonna be one that don't like that shit.
Shit. Let him. Okay, test me. Go ahead.
That is just not what you do to your
Yeah, that's
children.
well. That's why your kid gonna end up in fucking jail.
It's
So
gonna be one. It's always one or two.
I mean, yeah,
It's
there
always
is,
one or two.
but-
They gotta be right.
I would not.
I think they'll probably say it's extreme.
Son, I ain't gonna say it, though. I don't think it's something like that. I don't know.
To
You
my
have to be a pretty
son?
fucking bad girl for your parents to put you through that. Would you do
See, I
that?
don't know because I don't got a son. I don't know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? But I will tell you that I'm definitely very strict on my daughter, for sure. Like I don't play no games because I feel like you have to teach your kids real early. You know, if you let stuff slide in the beginning, that's just how they're gonna live their life from there on out. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's important to enforce some strict policies when it comes to raising your kids. Period.
On your
Is
ass.
there any way that the punishment she gave him that he may become immune to it, or he may get used to it and not care?
Nah, he gonna realize if I only can go get something to eat in the house and go back in my room, imagine how the fuck it's gonna be in jail when you can only go out.
But you gotta
and it's
think
cold.
about it.
It's cold as hell.
But you got to think about it though. It, like I said, I feel like it's an age that you could do that because if he keeps getting that same punishment, he gonna be like, oh, I could do this. I just gotta stay in my room by myself. Bet I'm gonna go to sleep.
Right.
That's what he gonna do.
And then when he gets to jail, he's gonna be like, well, shit, I've done this before.
But he ain't really done it though. You
But
just
he
got-
ain't really.
if you ain't got no right to.
The only thing is, it's people in there with him.
Yeah, motherfucker, take your noodles and shit. That's what you gotta worry about.
Yeah, but he gotta get to that point.
You get them noodles.
But at that point, he already doing some shit he ain't supposed to be doing. So
I'm curious on what he did.
You gotta be pretty weak to get your noodles taken in jail for real.
I don't know. I'm pretty curious. What did he do?
Never
Did
been.
they talk about
I
that?
can't tell you. I
Weak.
can't speak on
Yeah,
that.
I feel you. I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Well, like I said, she had a lot of time.
She had
on
too
her.
much.
We know,
She
we
had-
know you don't have children, but would you implement that type of punishment?
Nah, because I'm not doing all that. I'm not
Is it
cleaning out
because
that
you
closet.
lazy and you don't want to do it and set it up? Or is it because it's just too much and it's not called for?
Because I feel like after a certain point, it's not gonna work. After a certain point, he's gonna get comfortable in his little space. He's gonna be going to sleep. He's gonna figure out little stuff to do. You know, kids, they figure out little shit to do. They don't care about that. After a certain point.
We got a question. What's up, sis?
So, do you feel like having the ass whooping really does, like, helps, or do you think removing stuff from a child works better?
I think removing stuff from a child works better.
Yeah, now.
For sure. 100%.
No.
And so that's why I support it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to play? All right, cool. You ain't gonna have nothing. Like, let's go.
I feel like the ass whooping just actually
hurts,
of course. I got coming from someone who got plenty of them.
Yeah.
It just kind of puts the fear in you to.
But it doesn't solve the problem. It's a temporary
It
band-aid.
really makes you to strategically think about how to get away with it.
Yes,
Yeah,
Lord.
exactly.
But you gotta think about it too.
I'm scared to get my ass whooped for this, but I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
So we just gotta figure out how to get away with this.
But that's what
Right.
all punishment though, because he gonna be thinking the same way. He gonna be like, do I want my shit taken away and sit in my room for a few days without nothing, or I'm gonna go do this, and I'm gonna just thug it out.
I feel like it's a generation thing too, because I feel like when we was coming up as children, that the ass whooping actually worked a lot of times with most children. But now in the technology age, you know, kids can't live without technology. They can't live without their phone. They can't live
100%. It's
playing
destroyed
Madden.
a lot.
So in this day and age, I do feel like that removing things from them will work better than actually physical.
And I think talking to your kids, explaining what they did wrong, you know, and what the consequences of their actions are, and holding them accountable. I think those are going to be the key into, you know, their development.
I don't know, because some of the kids is just bad as hell. They just don't listen.
Right, but that's why you gotta hold their ass accountable. Like, I feel like a lot of times, there's so many times. So I'm in the hair industry. So a lot of times when kids are sitting out in the lobby getting ready for their hair to get cut, you know, their mom's like, all right, here's my phone, just play on that and all that kind of stuff. I mean, they're using technology to
babysit.
Yeah, 100%. That's their babysitter.
To occupy.
100%.
Yeah.
And that'll.
I'm guilty.
Yeah, but it doesn't solve anything. And I feel like the dynamics compared to when we grew up to how they are now, I mean, it's changed tremendously. I don't think beating your kid, giving them spankings all the time is the answer, but I think that holding them accountable, having conversations with them, and explaining to them this is the reason why you're getting in trouble, I think that's what's going to be the key in order to help them understand the issues. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my personal opinion. But I think what she did, I support it 100%. I understand what you're saying too, with you saying like, okay, after a period of time, they're probably going to get used to it. But that's when you got to switch. You gotta switch shit up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta switch it up.
Switch it up to?
Well, you know, you like that Xbox? You like that Xbox? Okay, bet. Look, the Xbox about to go out the fucking window. You said what?
As a kid growing up, I had a cousin who had his whole door removed from his room. Like, he had no privacy.
Oh, to prevent I don't care about that.
He couldn't do shit.
I don't feel like that's as effective. I don't know.
Well, he was the one who liked to stay cooped up in his room and shut his door.
I got you.
And lock it, and so one of
I know what he was doing.
Yeah.
He was in that rubber one.
But it's crazy because my daughter's going through the technology change. She's 5 years old, and we was chilling here on Wednesday, and she got some new game on her tablet from her school tablet, and she came in here and she just didn't pay me any attention.
Yeah.
The whole time.
You felt some type of way?
I had to pick up and hug her and kiss her and live with her.
Yeah, like, hey, I'm here.
Hey, I missed you.
Yeah, like, did you even miss me?
Hello.
Yeah.
So she's going through the phase where technology is starting to take over her life.
I know. but that's just the generation, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't grow up with that type of stuff. I didn't get a cell phone until I was 18 years old. So, I mean.
I was fortunate enough to get one around 13, 14.
Wow. Okay. Yep, I wasn't.
Yeah.
My mom was cool. My pops, not so much.
I feel you.
But Mom Duke, she had me right.
Yeah.
But moving on.
Spoiled.
We're gonna get into some bullshit.
Well, you in the family, so that means you was spoiled too. He said no.
Different.
Until we get back.
Is he the oldest?
One love.
Oh, you the oldest? Oh, yeah, I feel you.
Why she's gone away and I don't know where she can be. But that's my baby, and I'm gonna find her. Said we gon' have a girls' night, and we gon' get wasted. If you keep blowing your phone up, send them to the dial tone, no
Yeah. She a superstar now.
Boss whipping caliente.
Hey, she gon' show that cat on the gram for a follow. You can get this cash, shake that ass, make it wobble. That girl, get them bands, only fans, pay your car, no Birkin bags, and that ass all she needs. She a model, listen. She gon' show that cat on the gram for a follow. You can get this cash, shake that ass, make it wobble. That girl, get them bands, only fans, pay your car, no Birkin bags, and that ass all she needs. She a model. She wanna eat the finest, forms to test our recliners. I got a bag and she know I don't mind her. She spend a little on the diamonds. I deposit a lot to get rich up a stock. A bump of jazz on the island. It ain't nothing to flex when you live in the gym. Always shooting and hitting my targets. She be winning, her story exquisite. FaceTime living, she wanna be wifey. As a kid, I just wanted to be Michael Jordan, but on the mic, there's nothing like me. I keep currency currently running. Be a boss, thought that shit was important. Cocaine, that shit be important. She a thinking that's known for extortion. Get a kitty expecting the Persian. Deep in the water, I'm known for submerging. She can work up a pole, perfect. She know the script side, I check with the cursive. A booty, a major investment. I'ma entertain the blessing. Frequently the tip of the dressing. Make me a face like I'm stressing. Hey, she gon' show that cat on the gram for a follow. You can get this cash, shake that ass, make it wobble. That girl, get them bands, only fans, pay your car, no Birkin bags, and that ass all she needs. She a model, listen. She gon' show that cat on the gram for a follow. You can get this cash, shake that ass, make it wobble. That girl, get them bands, only fans, pay your car, no Birkin bags, and that ass all she needs. She a model, listen. She gon' do that.
Boss whipping caliente.
Y'all already see it.
We don't need to see it.
Oh.
What? You are so silly.
Y'all got y'all streaming devices. Everybody got them together.
Oh shit, no.
Not our streaming devices.
That's what it means.
But yeah,
Streaming, cellular.
Screaming.
our cellular services.
Y'all screaming devices. Scream.
All right. time for us to go into the bullshit hour.
Bullshit.
Does everyone remember how to play?
Oh my god, I fucking hate this game. Bro, like, I don't. Can we play a different game?
We don't have a different game. We're all gonna get into the bullshit hour.
I forget how it goes.
For those who don't know, bullshit is a game where everyone's gonna choose an animal. I'm
what
gonna
animal?
start.
I forgot how this goes.
You forget?
Can we recap?
Okay, everybody chooses an animal. I'm gonna start.
Motherfucker, get a week off.
I was walking down the street one day and I accidentally stepped into some cat shit. Whoever is cat is gonna say bullshit. The person who called them out is gonna say
bullshit.
And then they're gonna call someone else.
Okay, alright, cool.
The person
Alright, I'm ready.
who fucks up is the one who's drinking.
Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Can you choose some animals, please?
You would. Oh my god.
I'm a chipmunk.
Oh hell.
I'm gonna be a chipmunk. I'm gonna be a cat.
You was a cat last time.
I know. I like the cat. I'm a simple bitch, okay? Look, I'm a simple bitch, alright? Look. It's already complicated, right?
What you got?
I want to be a giraffe.
Oh my god.
Chipmunk, cat,
Chipmunk.
giraffe, and I'm an elephant. So elephant, chipmunk.
Nope, chipmunk.
Cat,
Chipmunk.
giraffe, chipmunk, cat. Alright.
Alright.
So, I was walking down the street one day, and I accidentally stepped in some giraffe shit.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Cat shit.
What do I do next?
You supposed to say bullshit. And then they say bullshit.
You gotta think of this.
Right. No! Can I just not participate? No, I don't understand.
Ain't no hell no.
Hell no.
To the no.
So wait, that was the practice round?
That was the practice round.
Alright, come on.
That's that fuck shit.
Practice round. But you got, guys, keep in mind, if you're in a group of people y'all out drinking and somebody actually says that, what are you gonna say? You gonna say bullshit?
No, I'm gonna look at you and be like, what?
And that's exactly what she did. That's exactly what she did.
What?
Wait, what?
Bruh,
So,
like, I don't.
It's because she a female.
I was walking down the street. Are y'all ready?
No,
Yeah.
he's saying some fucked up shit. Get on my nerves already. Can we go? Look.
I was walking down
You know
the
I'm
street.
feisty. You know this. Like, I will cuss you out. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Listen,
Go to jail.
I'm gonna just move out the way.
Look, she said, I support it. She said,
Don't touch me.
I was walking down the street one day and I accidentally stepped in some chipmunk shit.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Cat shit.
leave me the fuck alone. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Draft shit.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
I thought we was in rhythm. I thought we was good.
Bro, I fucking suck at this game. Look, I am not
It's because we missed last week. You wouldn't think, it didn't come back to back like we didn't come back to back.
Leave me
Oh,
alone.
I'm coming for you next.
Oh, shit. Bro, I fucking suck at
Hey, watch
this
the
bullshit
chords.
Oh
I ain't want nobody to get broke up.
Not broke up.
Broke up.
Alright.
We had a clumsy gene.
Cheers.
I'll take one with you.
Get that in.
I didn't pour.
And we do play 3 rounds of bullshit, by the way.
You don't gotta say
Playing
it.
3.
I got you.
Oh,
Playing 3
hell.
rounds.
Are we
Wait,
done?
elephant,
Wait, we're
chipmunk,
not.
cat,
I
giraffe.
can't do 3
Okay.
rounds.
And we're playing 3 rounds, but Desiree lost the last round, so she starts this one.
I don't even know how the phrase
I was
goes.
walking
I was
down
walking
the
down the
street.
street.
I was
See,
walking down the
hold up.
street. No, let me do it.
Hold up now.
I was walking.
Hold up. When whoever you call out says bullshit, you have to say whose shit.
All right.
Okay.
You got it.
I was
Go ahead.
walking down the street, and I stepped in some elephant street or shit. How does this work?
Bull.
Is that how that goes? Okay, I was walking down the street and I stepped in some.
Accidentally.
Oh, I was walking down the street and I accidentally stepped in some elephant shit.
Bullshit.
Who shit?
Chipmunk shit.
Bullshit.
Who shit?
Oh. I couldn't get it out. I was about to say elephant there.
Try to come for me. You was don't come over here.
No,
Don't come over here.
I was
Take your
I was
shot.
trying to take both of them literally at the same time. I'm about to say
They not
elephant
the
and
same
giraffe.
animal.
You got a long neck and this nigga got a trunk.
Take your shot.
Don't be trying to put my shot.
Lord. Look.
Oh, he just said that was a weak ass shot. So you know he might want.
That's a
Nah,
pretty
that's
good
enough.
shot. That's a
No,
pretty
that's
good
good
shot.
Now you would have tried to charge me $8 at the bar for this. I'd be mad as hell.
Facts. Not for real. They be ripping you.
CJ, Red, it's on you to start.
Hey.
I was walking down the street and I stepped in some giraffe shit.
Bullshit.
Who shit?
Elephant shit.
Bullshit.
Who shit? You ain't about to put it back on me.
Thank God.
Hold the damn shot.
Look. She's so happy over there. I love it.
Look,
Alright.
I finally won.
I know. She killed it. She's the winner.
Just
Can
because
we
you
do
won,
a round of
you
applause?
get to
Come
win
on.
a shot.
Come on.
You win a shot.
She won.
She win a shot. Since she
No.
won,
She
she
won.
win.
Why
You wanna do a shot?
This CJ one shot with this bitch.
Yeah, it was. Don't worry about
You don't
CJ.
never have to. You don't never lose.
That is true. That is
Because
true.
he always the one asking the question.
That is true.
Let's go, Mouse.
You about to play the game next? You started the
Don't worry about it. I got something for his ass.
Damn. Okay.
Let's go.
You wasn't ready. Ooh.
I know.
That was all 3 rounds, right?
Yeah, that was it. That was 3. That was 3.
We
That was 3,
good.
please.
Moving on.
Okay.
No sides.
You said something to me during break. I forgot. What was it? Just a
Just
quick mix to the show. This wasn't
Yeah, I
part
wanna
of the
throw
plan,
a
but we
quick-
is gonna throw
I don't
it.
mind.
Like it.
Yeah,
What
because I
was
wanted to throw a quick question just to see what y'all would say. But does a partner's body count
Oh, yes.
matter?
No.
Does a partner's body count matter, Sheree? Because I see the way your face over there looking.
I mean, he been stroking too. He
But
been out here skinny shit.
Before you answer this question.
Hold up.
Before you answer this question, I want you to think about your body count.
I'm good.
Okay, what's up? Does a person's body count matter?
No, it don't matter. I just don't talk to me about it continuously because then I'm gonna say I don't give a fuck.
I agree.
And then it's over with.
Okay. CJ, if you know, because I mean, you
I already know his answer.
I already know too. We might as well go ahead and drink.
Shit.
Shit.
Know your person's body count is if one y'all grew up together.
I don't want to know.
The only way you're really gonna know for a fact, like I know.
I don't want to know.
Okay, so what if you know that she is?
See, if she was, it's a difference between being out there and have a different body count. Because if you out there, everybody know who you fucking him. They know they ran the train. I don't want none of that. Like, I mean, we grown people fuck. So, as long as you wasn't out here loving the crew and shit, we good. But just don't tell me how many of them stuck up in there. Yeah. And then be niggas you know, you be like,
I feel like
even though they were high school, I bet you be thinking about it when you see it.
I feel like it's based on what's happening now.
Yeah.
I don't care if you got a train wheel on you in high school. I mean,
That's
people
high
make
school
dumb
shit.
Decisions.
Yeah.
You know? I don't care if you was a hoe back in the day, but now if you out here busting it open now.
Yeah, I can.
There's nothing wrong with, you just don't need to be in a relationship unless you and your partner agreed upon that. But if you just out here like that now,
yeah, there's a lot
you
of
just need to be open.
there's a lot of freaking shit going on now.
Right, everybody here is grown and old enough to, express themselves however they want, whether it be with multiple people or whatever. So I just feel like the openness. So the body count doesn't matter, just really, what have you done lately?
What have you done for me lately?
Right. So
Not for you.
It don't matter to me. I don't care about the bitches that you fuck before me. I just really don't care, and we don't gotta talk about it. So I'm cool.
Exactly.
I mean, once
You know
we
what I'm
have
saying?
that
As long
conversation-
as we good. You know what I'm saying? We good. No STD issues. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You can't be out here getting
we
burnt
gotta
up.
be safe. We gotta be safe. But what you did before me, it's not my problem. Like, we cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm living in the present. I ain't living in the past. I don't give a fuck.
And I fucks with what I feel.
Right.
All right. Real quick, we're gonna have a brief conversation on a Drake versus Kanye album. There was a little fuss about them. Well, about Drake releasing his album right after Kanye. Some people feel like he did it intentionally, whatever. But initially, I didn't even give Kanye a chance for real because I just don't. I don't fuck with Kanye since Jesus walks with me.
So you're back.
I was fucking with Kanye then, but like ever since then, he kind of took me to the field, so I haven't been fucking with him. But I actually listened to. For one, he has too many songs. I couldn't even catch up. For one, I listened to probably about 5 to 7 of them, and I like the songs that he wasn't on because he got a few songs on there that he's not even on. He threw some niggas on there like.
Put a DJ Khaled.
So I like a few of those. So most of the songs that I did feel from the album was
He wasn't on.
Now as far as Drake, that's my day one, nigga. I was fucking with Drake when niggas was like, I was a bitch.
Yeah,
in the wheelchair.
I feel you.
And all that. So I'm automatically rocking with Drake, but I don't know what y'all think.
I fuck with Drake. I personally don't like Kanye. Like I don't like anything about him. I don't like his music. I don't like his the way that he I just don't. I just don't. I don't fuck with it. Like I don't like his whole persona. Like
I don't
he's
like
not my
Kanye
vibe.
as an artist. I do like Kanye as a businessman. Kanye
Oh
is
yeah,
very smart
he's
and
very intelligent when it comes to
as far as
business. I
and
agree.
making money, but
Yes.
as far as an artist, like I said, since his first couple albums,
I'm gonna let you go first.
Yeah, I agree.
You can go first.
CJ.
Go ahead.
Brad, I'm sorry.
That shit was too drawn out with Kanye. That was too drawn out. All that shit was too motherfucking much.
It's like he tried.
His songs are long. They're long as fuck.
As long as you grasp your audience, but like
that ain't it.
I feel like he.
Not that.
I feel like you gotta be a really different type of person to really.
You gotta have time. You have to have time to listen to Kanye album. You really have to sit there.
Bro.
Don't start that shit.
What you talking about? The first song?
The Donda, whatever the
I
fuck.
had to change that song because I was
Like I just couldn't get into that shit.
Like
man.
that's some real. I mean, it's unique, it's different, but like for real, you just sitting there saying it the whole time.
I couldn't do his first. The first
like
one.
intro cool, bridge cool, outro cool.
Not
the
same,
whole fucking time.
Not the same words.
I don't know. I just couldn't get jiggy with it.
Sheree, you're in the music industry. You help manage. You do your thing on the music side of the voice. So, from a professional point of view, what's the take on Drake versus Kanye album?
For one, I feel like Drake has fell off. I feel like Drake has gotten comfortable.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
I feel like Drake has gotten comfortable.
I took that personally.
Why?
Okay.
I like Drake a lot.
I like Drake. I like Drake. Like Degrassi, Wheelchair. I like Drake. However,
don't do my man. Don't throw him in the wheelchair.
He was.
He said.
Hey, let me get that right there.
He said, "Stop it."
What?
But he was though.
Continue.
I'm
I feel
curious.
like he has gotten comfortable in his stardom or whatever they want to call it, his fame.
Wouldn't you?
Do you feel like he's
Yes,
hitting hits
but-
though? You feel like he's continuously hitting hits though?
He gonna hit you with
I
something.
feel like he's never flopped.
He has.
No.
He has never flopped with his singles that he put out. No, but his album is not as hard as his old album.
For one, it's hard to man. Drake is the ultimate hook man. If y'all didn't know.
Yeah,
Yes.
I feel you.
Anyone musically knows that pretty much any hook that Drake
He
lays
just don't
is
go
really
as hard
fire.
as how he used to go. Like before, you could put Drake album on and not have to skip a song. Now I'll be like,
I ain't never been a big
now I'll be like, no, next.
And all that.
I ain't never really been a nigga that had to listen to Drake's
You were one of
album.
the niggas who was talking shit.
No, I like Drake when he popped off. Because he was fucking Wayne.
nigga.
He was fucking Wayne.
When he first popped, you were talking shit.
But I wasn't.
Look.
That wasn't me talking shit. I said I don't like all his.
Nigga from the start,
I don't like all his music.
Everybody be like, this nigga soft.
No, it's like everybody assumes
always
everything
be
Drake
talking
put
shit.
out is gonna be hot. That's my thing. Like everything you put out is not
doesn't-
like that's how people feel, and it's not like that.
He just don't deliver how he used to deliver. I feel like now it's like, okay, he hears the music that's going on now, and he makes sure he's a step above. Like
Right.
he don't like before. He used to the music out now.
So
Drake used to be like 10 steps.
So basically,
whereas now he's like, yeah, he's like, I'm gonna just do just
And then,
enough.
you know, he make sure he go viral.
Right.
You gotta go viral before your album drop.
After putting in so much, well, you gotta think. Because at one point I did music in my early 20s and I really had that dream of being a star, a rapper, artist, whatever. So you gotta think, when you put in that type of work,
yeah,
like, you put in a lot of work. So once you get there, it's really about maintaining it. Just like you gotta think, when you start a business,
I agree.
You go, you put your all in to get the business where you want to be. When it gets there, then it's
You
about
kind of just be chilling. You
But
just be,
that's the thing though, business.
And
That's the thing though,
music.
business and music is different. There's music business, but the actual music itself, you still gotta grasp your people. Because there's some people that's gonna be ride or die fans all day, but then there's other people that's gonna be like, he's falling off. I still like him, but
He too pretty.
yeah, or
He too pretty.
he not doing how he used to do, so I'm gonna go elsewhere. Now Kanye.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
I'm still taking in his album.
See, when it took you that long to take that shit in, you know.
No, you can't. Don't do that. Don't do me. I am not one to jump on shit when it first come out. I'll let people get it. I'll let people. Yeah, like I'm not about to go. Oh yeah, that shit dropped at 12 o'clock. I'm about to go get it. I'm not that person.
I was the same way.
I listen to that shit.
Unless it's Drake.
Nah, I'm waiting on everybody. But
I listened to that shit this morning, and that wasn't it for me. And I
you
listened.
said you listened to it this morning. You're fired.
I listened to Drake this morning.
I listened to a lot of it this morning. I had already gave it a chance and like gave it, but the Donda threw me off from the rip.
No, I definitely skipped that song.
Right, so I did cut him pretty early, but today, for the purpose of the show, I did play, like just let it run. My homeboy gave me hell about it because he wasn't trying to hear that shit. And I was like, nigga, I gotta do this for the show, nigga. This is better.
Yeah, it's just, I wouldn't
Let me
feel
listen
it.
to the album, like,
Yeah.
so
I
I
wouldn't
did give a
feel
nigga a chance, and like I said, I liked a couple songs, but most of them were.
I feel like
he
Kanye
wasn't
have
on.
more shit that'll catch you than Drake.
Yeah, but you know Drake talking to them hoes. Drake talking to them hoes.
Well,
That's what we talking to.
Drake is talking about his feelings.
Look at his damn.
His feelings.
Look at his goddamn album.
Drake
You
is
can
talking
already
about
tell
his
that Drake
feelings.
is an emotional person. off the
No,
rip.
I feel like Drake is talking about real life shit, and he talking about his fucking feelings.
And
Them
another,
hoes.
and another thing that women
That's
love-
Drake love women.
But,
No, I don't-
But Drake talk about his feelings all the time.
That's what I was gonna say.
He's just an emotional
Drake.
person.
Well, they
He-
keep
he
breaking
don't-
up with him.
What
He's
the
a
fans
cancer.
love
He's a
about
cancer.
Drake is
I mean, hold on. I'm a cancer.
You
Wait
guys
a
are
minute.
emotional people. No, men and women are gonna be different.
Now,
But
men cancers are a lot different.
They are
Let's-
100%.
Yeah.
Because I got cancer girlfriends, but I've dated majority of cancer men. They are very emotional creatures.
That's why he be right foot
Very
up,
emotional creatures.
But look,
left
you
foot
gotta
straight.
100%.
most of his fan
And I'm
base,
into the zodiac
especially
sign.
the women, love him because he doesn't
Emotional.
mind expressing
Expressing
his
himself.
Exactly. 100%.
He'll tell you that he's heartbroken. He'll tell you.
That's why his
Exactly.
And a
relationships
lot
don't
of men
last.
don't. Like a lot of men.
Exactly.
That's why his relationships don't
Exactly.
To tell you that they're fucking
All he do
heartbroken.
is
Right. No, for sure. I agree with you.
And that's what women love about him.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
don't know why I feel this way. That's Drake. He cry all day, baby. Where's the toothpaste? Like, goddamn, Drake.
Take a shot for me.
I'm telling you. They be like, that's cute until they start dating them. Like, now, goddamn, Drake. Shit. They don't want people. Women love that emotional shit from a man, but they ain't gonna take but so much. Like, you all the
I'll
time
be
like
honest,
that.
No, I agree.
You all the
I
time.
agree.
Hold up.
I agree. I
Hold
can't,
up.
I
I'll
can't
be
deal with
honest.
emotional men.
I fuck with Drake so heavy, but I am not quick to express my emotions. I'm not quick to open myself to a female.
Of course.
Like I'm not gonna
He
tell
is.
you
Of
that
course.
you hurt
He
my
is.
feelings. I'm not gonna tell you that like
No, he is. That's why he can't keep a man.
Musically.
Come, I'm trying to tell y'all, he is like that for real.
I don't think so.
That's
I
why
don't
he be
think
like,
so either.
yeah.
I don't think so
We're
because
gonna
I'm a
take a
cancer.
break
I don't
before
feel
we get
like
into
that.
the final topic.
Yeah.
But real quick,
It just because I
He make it bad on light skinned dudes. He make it bad on light skinned
I gotta
dudes.
tune in. No, for real, I feel you.
Because no,
I feel you.
I don't express feelings. I shut down first.
But that emotion is still there, regardless if you, no, for real. But regardless if you choose to express it or not, that emotion. I agree.
Not Drake.
No, for real.
Drake, you know when he drank.
But hold on, just because he expresses himself in music doesn't mean he does that in a relationship.
I think he do. He do, bro. He do it too good. Ain't nobody that good.
No.
He live that shit. He live that shit.
And that's probably why you have never seen, if you notice, you've never seen Drake as far as like publicly advertise a relationship.
Unless Rihanna.
Because I feel like he expresses all of his feelings in his music, but he doesn't in his
music about
relationship or personal life.
Yep.
Come on,
no, I
man.
agree with you 100%.
He has an
I'm
inspiration.
on your boat.
He has an inspiration.
No, I don't.
Rihanna, and like you said, Rihanna and
We
Nicki
all have
Minaj
inspiration.
is his inspiration.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
When Nicki Minaj, hold up, Nicki Minaj was just a fuck. I think he really liked Rihanna, but Rihanna wasn't really on that type of
She
vibe.
a thug.
She was not on that vibe.
She went with this soft
she
shit.
was not on that vibe. She was like, okay, you cute, I'm gonna fuck with you, but I'm gonna move on to the
Yeah,
next.
she went with that bringing her roses and shit.
She was on
every time we go
that.
out
I
to
told
eat.
you, baby.
Yeah. She was like, don't she was like, don't kiss me in
Like I
public.
said, like I said, he do have songs I do fuck with, like some of his music. I can't sit and just pump Drake. I can't just sit and pump Drake. Like he make it bad for light skinned niggas.
Yeah.
Hold up, real quick.
Yeah.
Women, before we take a break and get into the final topic, do y'all feel like relationships would be a lot successful if men express themselves more? Because before you answer that,
Okay, I was ready.
you have two sides of this. You have the women who think weak upon that, and you have women who do encourage it. So I'm asking you two, on a personal level, do you think that relationships would be more successful if men actually express themselves? Like, bitch, you hurt my feelings. Like, bitch, I don't like that. Like, I mean, not the bitch part, but you know, like if he really came to you, because I've had a woman come here with some real heavy shit. Like, some shit that like, I'm like, in my opinion, I'm like, we really arguing about this for real? But in her eyes, it was, but would it be okay if the shoe was on the other foot, if the man was tripping over some dumb shit? Because there is men who do that. I'm pretty sure y'all know, but I just want to know y'all's opinion.
I'm gonna let you have it because you was hype about it. So
I know, I was at first, but I was like,
She had to think about it.
I'm feeling faded as hell.
Who faded?
Faded.
Are you? Really?
Hey, bro, we gonna roll up.
The fucking shot did it.
Oh, did it? One shot?
No, you know, come on now.
Roll up that.
Hey, bro,
right.
put one together, fool. Desiree, talk to me.
I don't know. I feel like I can't give a straight answer because no. I'm gonna explain it real quick because I'm into the zodiac shit. I'm an Aquarius. So does that make sense? Does that make sense? All right. So I am not an emotional person when it comes to a lot of stuff. So, but I feel like to answer your question, I do feel like if we're looking at a majority of people, okay, we're not considering myself. If we're looking at a majority of people, I do feel like a lot of issues would be solved if they were more expressive of their feelings and their emotions and communicated and all that kind of stuff. I feel like a lot of times men are taught to suppress that stuff.
Right.
We taught to be, you guys as men are taught to be, men don't cry, men don't have emotions, you just handle that shit, you handle it like a boss and move on, right? I feel like a lot of that can cause a lot of issues, you know what I'm saying? But now, with me going back to the Cancer stuff, I know my girl is a Cancer, but females to males are going to be a lot different. I've dated a lot of Cancer men who are, if we're looking at the zodiac sign wise, I hate to categorize people, but they're going to tend to be a little bit more emotional. I can't deal with needy, emotional people. I just can't. There has to be that medium balance. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like when a man is too emotional and too expressive of his feelings, I'm like, bruh.
So basically, it's a time and place for a man to really express it.
100%. I feel like if I'm coming to you like, all right, dude, like, what's going on? Like, I feel like there's a little bit of switch up. You know, let's really get to the root of it and figure out what's going on. That's the opportunity for you to express your issues. Now, I ain't trying to hear the shit. Well, you didn't answer my phone calls all day, bro. I'm busy.
Right, like that type of shit. That's the type of shit I'm talking.
Working.
So she obviously has had a situation where a nigga hit her with.
Look.
Like, I could never say that to a female. I could never text you or call you and say, why I haven't gotten time. Unless it's a sarcastic. I'm a very sarcastic person. I'm like, damn, you ain't hit your
And I fuck with sarcasm.
See, I say shit, but it be at the wrong time. I be like, well, goddamn. It be at the wrong time.
Right. No, I feel you. 100%.
Desiree.
Where you at?
I mean, Sheree. I call her Desiree.
What's your thoughts?
What's
I
your
got y'all. I told you I'm faded. I've already admitted to the show and everybody that's watching that I'm faded. So you can't even judge me for that. Sheree.
Look, he already does.
You know she don't like no emotional ass nigga anyway.
Oh yeah, she's from Connecticut.
No, let her talk though. Let her talk.
That's the up north, but not really up north.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
That's the wannabe Yankees, but they really not just too. They just really not far up yet. Nah,
they right there.
I'm just.
Yeah, you probably should.
I'm just fucking with you.
I got you, girl. Don't worry. I got you, girl. Don't worry. I got
Would you
you.
prefer your man to be more emotional?
I'm really curious.
Can I answer that?
No. Wait. I want to hear her.
Go ahead.
All right,
I'm
so
curious.
I am
from
not
a Cancer
an
woman.
overly emotional person anyway.
Right.
Like, I'm not. Like, my friends will tell you, like, I am. All right, you done? Like, I'm that person. Like, all right, you done crying now? Like, so.
We gonna move on to
you
the
a
next
Cancer.
one.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm not that person. Now you can tell me your emotions. You can tell me how you feel. We can talk about it. We can chit chat. But when you start that whining and crying shit as a man, I can't take it. Like, I can't take it.
Your father was a very strong man.
Yeah.
Ain't you the only girl?
I am the only girl.
Amongst how many boys?
All right. So,
it's inevitable. How many boys? How many brothers you have?
I have too many brothers.
Over 5?
Niggas was fucking.
How many did you grow up with actively?
Oh wow.
Actively grow up with? Okay, so there's
Niggas fucking.
Oh, that nigga was fucking.
But they was.
But they're on different,
Gotcha.
different sides. But I have brothers. Like,
So you grew up with all boys.
I'm the only girl.
So
Wow,
that,
okay.
I understand that.
So that's gonna play a huge role. That's gonna play.
I mean, but they all are different individuals as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have brothers who was in
Any of them
sports. I
gay?
have brothers- Yes.
Okay.
I
figured. I mean,
I have one brother that's gay. And then I have brothers that was in sports. I have brothers that was in the streets. I have brothers who was just, I'm gonna go out here and work, and whatever happens, happens. Like I have an array. Like brothers that was in the cars. Like I have brothers that I can go to for different.
So you've
shit.
seen many different angles of men.
Exactly. So it's not like I'm around people or I'm around guys who didn't know how to express themselves, but they wasn't criers. They wasn't like, oh my gosh, you left me. No, they didn't do that shit. All right, we breaking up, cool. Have a nice life. It was.
They didn't cry until they got in the shower.
I mean, if that's what they did in the shower, I don't got no.
I mean,
proof of
niggas
that.
hurt now.
But they do.
So
And
you
they
like
take their
like
time.
non-emotional men. So you like men who do not express their emotions at all.
No, you can express your emotions, but don't cry about it. It's a difference between expressing your emotions and being dramatic.
Yeah.
Once you cross into dramatics, leave that to me. 'Cause
I just
if I'm
went out
supposed
with
to be
my
girl,
homeboy.
if I'm supposed to be the female, let me be that.
Yeah.
I wrote you a 12-piece back.
Yeah. Don't be outside my window playing a little sing, dancing in the rain. Don't do all that.
Yeah.
I don't need all that.
I feel you.
Because then at that point, I feel like I can't respect you as a man.
Yeah, I feel you.
Nigga soft, son.
And I feel like that's why men need to do it because a lot of men are closed off because they've been played in that type of way sometime in their life.
Yeah.
There's some point in their life, whether it was teenagers, middle school, high school, early adulthood, where they expressed themselves to someone and they brushed them off.
Yeah. Or they didn't take their feelings being valid.
Or they grew up to where that shit wasn't tolerated. Like me, nah, you're not really finna get, nigga, you ain't finna be around crying and shit. Like, you're not finna be around, like, complaining about the same. Nigga, you still talking about that shit? Like, nah, you learn to let shit go.
With my brothers, I was like that. I was like, all right, it's day 2. You not finished?
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Okay, that's what we doing?
100%.
Let's move on.
Look, your feelings
Unless it was
make
with my
you nutty,
mother.
so that was my
Now, my mother, I could play that. I knew I could play that with her, but Pops,
that's dead.
100%.
Pops, but she like, nigga.
But do you
You want me to
think?
give you something to cry about?
So do you think though? Let's get back to the root of the question. Do you think if men were more emotional and expressive of their feelings, would that solve a lot of the issues in relationships?
Will relationships last longer? I feel like that.
Nope.
To men,
it's all either way you look at it, it's gonna
it's
be a
about
clash.
balance. Let me tell you.
It depends on the female.
It depends on the female.
And I say
but
yes, so.
regardless of the female, it's about balance.
I agree.
So basically, if you're never, I was in a relationship where I was never emotional. I never expressed myself. So.
Boss whipping caliente.
had some technical difficulties. My whole software actually crashed. But we were previously discussing. What was we discussing?
Come on, now what?
It's okay. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Moving on.
Okay.
All right.
Our final subject of the night is: do men prefer dependent or independent women?
Men, go first. I'm curious.
Wow.
We're gonna start with Rad then.
Go ahead.
You want to start me?
Go ahead. I want to hear. I'm very curious.
I'm curious.
Trust me, I struggle with this shit all my life, so I'm curious.
I mean, motherfuckers say they want an independent woman,
And then they get
but they
them.
can't handle them.
Facts. Thank you.
Yeah, but hold on. Don't goddamn start clapping yet. No, but it's kind of hard, I guess, for some men to deal with the independent woman because she's independent. It's like you try to do stuff for her. Oh, I can do it. Oh, I got it. Goddamn, can I do something for you? I am a man. At the end of the day, but then you got them dependents. That's why they get claimed on taxes.
And that's why.
Dependents. You know, you
I
got
don't know about that.
that's why you got claimed
I
them
don't know
on
about
taxes.
that. I ain't never been claimed.
I'm just saying though, what they call it? You got any dependents? You see how much money you go get, right? It's just that's how it is. Like you love the fact that you got a woman that can take care of herself, but I think sometime in the back of your mind you like, damn, she she can't sit down somewhere. Like the ones that don't work.
No, they got any money.
Cause you know the ones that don't work, they got their advantage. You know they got groceries. They go cook almost every night. You can come over there when the kids sleep. You know.
So you talking about the hood booger?
No, ain't the hood booker. Just women that don't work.
I don't know because I feel like
They
independent
took
can
paying
do that
bills
shit
some kind of
too.
way.
So
I don't. So you paying $40?
Who? For an eighth? Paying $40 for no pussy? Hell no. Hell no.
But I'm just saying, you said. I'm just going.
I mean, if you think like a dependent woman, what are you talking about? Like a woman that depends on the system to make sure all their bills paid,
that's not dependent.
or
on-
somebody that's or you talking about I need a man.
No, but we're talking about dependent women. Not necessarily they're dependent on the system. That they're dependent on you.
Okay. We talk about dependent on
So
the man.
you are gonna be the
financial
financial.
assistance paying $40.
I mean, I ain't paying for the baby. I ain't no 40. You not getting no 40 from me. I hope you're going to get that.
You gonna pay it some way.
It's just like it's. I don't know. Niggas gonna want an independent woman at the end of the day because if you fall, she's right. She's gonna be right there.
100%.
She can do what she got to do to make sure y'all maintain until you get back right. Them dependents, if you fall, everything dead.
Okay.
That shit is dead. Like for real. Baby, I lost my job. Well, what the hell we gonna do? What we gonna do? I don't work. I know.
I feel you.
Hold up.
So what's
Just
your thoughts?
because she's dependent doesn't mean she doesn't work.
Well,
I agree.
She may have a basic job.
She can. I give you that.
I've seen relationships where the woman does work, but the man still pays the bill.
Yeah, I can see that.
Just because she's dependent doesn't mean she doesn't work.
But how is it gonna be when you're not working and she's depending on you for something? Shit.
He got a point.
I
need my hair done. Well, shit, I need a job first.
I honestly see benefits from both.
Don't you work?
I mean, no relationship is gonna be perfect.
No.
You're gonna get the short end of the stick in some categories.
Yeah, a lot of
Just
ways.
pick one, right?
A lot of them.
As far as the independent woman, I mean, like you said, she holds her own. It's an equal, or she may be above you. She may be carrying your ass. Who knows?
But she can kick me out too.
I see the benefits of her being able to hold her own, being able to carry you if need be. Me personally, I feel like the man should take the lead role, but I haven't ran across a woman who just outdoing me to the point where it's just like, damn.
Your name better be on the list.
But so I really can't speak, directly
Independent,
on that.
dependent, it don't matter. Your
But
name
I
is on the
definitely
list.
see the benefits. As far as being dependent, the only benefits I see is that
They're more available. I feel like dependent women are going to be more available.
they should be a little more obedient, I guess I should say.
Obedient.
They should be a little. Let's be real. If you're not working and you're at home.
Bro, we ain't no fucking dog.
Hold on.
I don't know if that was the word to use.
That wasn't the word.
Look, I fuck with you. I fuck with you.
Let's
but
go back.
Yeah, bro.
Let's
I
go
don't know
back.
about that.
Run that back.
Okay.
We gotta redo this. We gotta redo this.
Oh, God, I know I go there, but
You better not.
Throw that thing.
All right.
Okay, let me put.
We gonna restart this.
Cooperative.
boy, they talking
Right?
shit over here.
That's not it. I'm just trying to figure out where you're going. Where we headed?
If she's dependent and she's not working and you're taking care of the bills, everything else should be taken care of. That's what I mean by.
So you mean she should be very domestic? Is what you're trying to say?
Yeah, like the crib should be good.
He said
the
if
kids
she's not
involved,
working.
like everything else should be good. You're not working, so like, well, I mean.
He said if you're not
Okay,
working.
if she's not working, I understand that part.
Yeah, and just because you give girls micro braids and Senegalese twists and shit.
First of all, if they still wearing micros and Senegalese,
I don't know what the hell to call that shit. Just
That
because
is
you
a problem.
like don't be acting like I had to braid
That
two
is a
heads
problem.
today. Don't be throwing that you braided two heads today. Don't throw that in there.
They should not still be on Senegalese
No.
micros.
I don't know what the hell the hairstyle called. Snapbacks, whatever the fuck y'all wear, weaves. Them goddamn hats y'all be putting on.
Double hats.
Them hats. You know, y'all.
What's the hat?
The
Do you
weave.
mean a wig?
What they call them? Lace fronts? Them hats. Y'all throw that motherfucker on just like this.
I can't.
Just because you had to lay her edge down today don't mean you work.
Also,
I'm sick of the shit.
continuing on my response.
Please. Just don't use.
Obedient was the wrong word to use.
Thank you.
I agree.
Yeah, you fucked up.
What I'm saying is, if a woman's dependent, she's not working,
Taylor
that
gang?
everything outside of the finances, which of course the man's taking care of because you don't work, should be taken care of. For the most part. I mean, of course, I don't expect everything to be done, like, especially if there's kids involved, you gotta put in somewhere. But for the most part, everything outside of bills, financial things should be taken care of. However, the downside
Fire.
to having a dependent woman, in my opinion, would be
The downside to having a what? A
dependent.
dependent? Okay.
they get comfortable. And this is from either my own personal experience or experience I've seen other people go through.
Yeah,
obviously.
I feel you.
They get comfortable. They stop trying to look good.
Mm-hmm.
They
Hold on,
let themselves go.
rewind. Rewind.
This is the down. I'm explaining my opinion on a downside to a dependent woman. Is they get comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
It's a problem.
Yeah.
I'm just talking.
He talking about dependent women.
They get
I'm
comfortable.
just saying, it's no.
They get comfortable. They stop trying to. They let themselves go. Stop trying to. They bring no excitement to the relationship. They fall into a routine.
But men do the same shit.
We're talking about
Men go get the
dependent
same
women and independent
He's
women.
right.
We're talking about women.
We
At
are.
hand is
We are,
about
but you
women.
have to understand, if that is the case, if she is dependent, she is following suit.
She just trying to take up for these hoes.
I like that though. I do like that.
She's gonna follow suit. If y'all have the same
But
routine,
that's not always the
if
case,
y'all-
though.
But if y'all have the same routine every day, you go to work, she stay home with kids, she do this, she do that, she's domestic. Y'all have a routine. If there's nothing that is different from your end because you are the breadwinner,
It might be hard if you ain't got no
house.
babysitter.
But you gotta think though, a man obviously he's gonna keep it. Obviously it's gonna be more because he's going into work, he's going out to the public, so he's gonna freshen up, so to speak, more than her who's gonna be at home all day with the kids or whatever
Yes,
the case
but at the
may be.
same time,
But at the same
she's
time, you
seeing
ain't
him.
trying to see those motherfuckers
Shut
with a
up.
crunch wrap on all goddamn day.
Right, you go to work in the morning. She got the
got a bonnet
hair
on.
wrap on. You come home, she got the same goddamn thing. God damn.
Now listen, but y'all also have to step up as the man, as the leader.
Hell, I gotta
right?
put these boots
no,
on.
Shut up, cause you want to talk about your boot? You was limping around here. No, that's not.
She about to go in.
I'm just saying.
She about to go
You
in.
if you do the same routine when you get home, then what the fuck is she getting dressed up for?
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep my bonnet and my scarf.
Hell, if
on
you
and
got
my
time to
robe on.
be, if you at the house, you better
No.
plan some shit, honey. We can go
You
do
can
this
plan
today.
some shit. Why you keep
I can't plan it. I'm at work.
Now, hold up. Going to the flip side.
Because I got drips.
I never explained the downside to having an independent woman.
Okay,
Which may actually outweigh.
Yeah, that's gonna outweigh it.
independent woman.
It's gonna outweigh that shit.
I know it does. I already know that it outweighs the
She been
dependent
waiting
woman.
on this part.
I have. That's why I've been quiet. Yeah.
A
That's why I've been
dependent
quiet.
woman is more available. An independent woman is not.
I do not
Because
feel that is not true. That is 100%.
Definitely not true.
It depends on y'all schedule.
What do you mean?
So. It depends on your
An
schedule.
independent woman is more available
I'm
than a
speaking strictly
dependent.
on a woman who stays home.
Okay.
Or a woman who's just not really.
Her schedule set.
Her schedule set. Or
Like
a woman
it's
who works
boom,
5
boom.
to
You
3
know
and
what
she's
you
at
gonna
home
do.
waiting on your ass every day.
You
'Cause
can have a job where they can call you in it like, we need you. Damn, we supposed to go to. I ain't gonna say
Right.
that about it.
So she's less available.
An independent woman is.
Correct. She,
Okay.
especially if she runs her own company, runs a company, CEO, general manager, whatever. You're not the one working late. She's the one working late.
Yeah. I feel
She's the
you.
one that has to go to a meeting on Saturday.
Yeah.
She's the one who has to fly out of town and is not going to be here.
Yeah.
So a downside to having an independent woman would be she's less available.
Mm-hmm.
You may get brushed off more.
Mm-hmm.
She
You're not
may
a
be
priority.
tired more.
Yeah.
She's not sitting at home waiting on you to come home. She got her own
She
shit
sleep.
going on.
Facts.
Well, wait.
So
Well.
there's a downside to each side. You just got to choose which more is important to you.
So what is the majority of men choosing? Is my
Dependent
question.
women. Because
Dependent women? I
majority of men can't handle an independent woman.
I agree. I agree with that 100%, and I don't got nothing else to say.
Hold on. Don't.
I
You
don't.
say hold on.
I keep it real.
No, he ain't say that wrong.
Women
I agree.
going against men, whether it's with men. I keep it real. Most men can't
I
handle
agree
a dependent
100%.
woman.
I agree with you 100%. Men are choosing more dependent women over independent women because y'all can't handle independent women, and that's just what it comes down to. Y'all can't
Because
handle it.
when they want to get
Because,
out or
again,
they want
I-
to do something. Because I had me being a single man. I've been single in a very long time. Trying to reach out and schedule something and she's not available is different for me.
Mm-hmm. Of course, because y'all used
I
to.
came from a relationship where
She was always
schedule was
available.
set.
Yep.
I'm coming home late. She
Yep.
at home waiting. She
Yep.
there when I get there.
Exactly.
That
Well,
is
I
old.
think,
So-
I think it feeds into a man. When you're dealing with an independent woman, I think it kind of messes with them being men, essentially. Like, it kind of tugs on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times, so I'm a very independent woman. I feel like you are as well. I've been like this my whole life. I make 6 figures. I mean, I do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very successful. My job is my priority. That is what has provided for my family, my daughter and I. So that's always gonna be a priority for me. I will never depend on a man ever in my life, ever. Okay.
But do y'all not feel that take away from a man too?
No, because men can offer. Men, I don't need a man.
I'm talking about thinking from a man's point of view, though.
But think about this. But men, when you're dealing with an independent woman, you got to realize that their finances, your financial situation that you got going on, that's a lot of times what makes them feel like, okay, I'm the man, I'm the breadwinner, whatever the case is. When you're dealing with an independent woman, that shit don't matter because we got our own.
And I ain't saying necessarily as being a breadwinner or nothing like that, but it's gonna be a clash though.
No, there should
It's
not
gonna-
be
it's
a
gonna
clash,
be.
but it shouldn't.
I feel like it
Because
should.
you being an independent woman,
like
you strong minded. So when you feel like you
100%.
a man say something to you,
I'm gonna let y'all.
Listen, I will. Okay, so I'm a very.
You not gonna go there? You better take it
No,
there.
you should. 100%. Listen, I'm gonna explain this to it because I struggled with this all my fucking life. All right, I'm a very alpha female. Okay, I will handle my shit. I don't need no fucking dude. All right, I will be submissive, but I will never let the blind lead me. Okay. So if I don't feel like you pulling your weight or you ain't leading in the right direction, I'm gonna always step in because at the end of the day, it's gonna be I gotta take care of myself. I gotta take care of my own daughter.
Okay.
That's just what it's
Okay,
always
but
gonna
in
be.
certain situ-
I grew up. Hold up. I grew up with a mom that stayed at home.
Mhm.
Okay, my dad was a breadwinner. My dad was military. My mom stayed at home. She wasn't one of those females that she was, my dad came home, there was nothing on the table, the house wasn't clean, my mom looked like a hot mess. No, when my dad came home, food was on the table, my mom always did her makeup every single day. She took care of herself. She did what she had to do. That's great. But for me, that's not the life for me. My job is very important to me. Providing for myself is very important to me. And I feel like when you're dealing with an independent woman, you have to understand that you don't need to provide for me. There's different areas that you can add value to my life. It doesn't have to be the finances.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
Okay? It does not have to be the finances.
But you don't feel you take away though sometimes?
How would I take away?
In a relationship, from a man feeling like a man, like y'all don't understand any little thing y'all. No, because we gotta have solid.
When I'm looking at a man,
I deal with an independent woman. Like we've been doing this for a long time, so trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
It's not a competition. It's not a competition.
Because we had this conversation
but
where
it's not
literally
a competition. A lot of times when men are in a relationship with independent women, they feel like they fight in the battle of who's the alpha. It's not. That has nothing to do with it. Yo, we together. We in a partnership. Yo, let's make this shit happen. Okay, you gonna do that? All right, cool. I'm gonna do that too. We about to make this fucking money.
To feedback on Rad, it does take away from the man, but that's only because we allow it to. As Desiree said, this is when you're
insecurity. I feel like it's insecurity.
Allow?
I feel like it's insecurity. A lot of times, no, 100%, it stems down from a man's insecurity because they're dealing with a female that possibly could be making more money than they are, that are more ambitious, and it stems down to insecurity. That's not my fucking problem. Bro, if you want to be on my fucking level, then step up to my level.
And she's exactly right. Men allow it to take away from them because they feel some type of way that their woman makes more than them.
It's simpler than fucking money and
at the end of the day,
it's simpler than
I was
that.
just finna get into that. At the end of the day, if you're dealing with an independent woman, I learn shit every day. No matter what, no matter how much, if you make $30,000 and she make $200, you're still a man.
Exactly.
And at home, you act as such.
Exactly.
If she get to talking crazy, what she might do, because she bossing motherfuckers around and
all day.
Right.
You still have to stand strong as a man. Like,
I agree.
Nah.
100%.
I said this is how it is, whatever.
But does it always work that way?
It does.
But
I promise you. If you're dealing with successful, independent women, if you have a man that will stand his fucking ground, it's going to work.
If you're dealing with a woman who wants a real man, it will.
I promise you.
If you want a woman who wants a little toy, a little boy that she can got them boss around,
she gonna be talking shit.
If she, first of all,
they ain't gonna listen to hell. I'm gonna say.
They're not. Okay, you want to something?
Look, I love it. Okay, we on the page, they on the page, so this is good. This is good content.
I always have been able to adjust to my environment. So I tell you that I came from a relationship that was one way, and being out here dealing with different people, I learned that that's how it is. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't want no broke bitch. At the end of the day, I don't want no broke bitch. So if I had to choose between dependent and independent, I'm going to choose the independent woman. I just learned and adjusted to how I need to handle an independent woman.
Yeah, you got to move different, for sure.
Yeah, y'all got to adjust too, shit.
Because at the same time,
at the end of the day,
she busy, but I'm fucking busy too.
But at the end of the day, an independent woman doesn't need you.
See, exactly.
We want you.
Exactly.
So that's always going to be the difference.
But you always, regardless, you're gonna need somebody though. You always gonna need somebody to be there for. I don't get it don't gotta be financially or anything, but emotionally at the end of the day, you gonna need somebody.
Not a man.
I'm glad she said that.
Not a man. Not a man.
A man does need it.
Let me say this.
A man does need it. They need it in a different way.
I like what she said because I want a woman who wants me and don't need me.
I mean, yeah, but
because a dependent woman, to a certain extent, needs you. Especially if
they need you in order to survive.
If you taking care of all the bills, y'all got kids together, you taking care. They need you.
But a lot of women like that won't let you.
I would rather have a partnership where we're working together to build something.
I agree.
And that she don't necessarily need me. She's here because she wants to be.
Yeah.
Because a lot of men go home at night to their wife because they have to. And not because they want to.
No, you don't know how many times I have so many friends. Okay, I grew up in a small town. We get married super young and we have babies very quickly, okay? all these women are still in marriages because they cannot financially get out of that situation. They ain't never worked a day in their
They
life.
can't go nowhere because they can't afford rent on their own.
Exactly. They can't afford to take care of the kids on
And
their
I've been
own.
in
They
that
don't even know
situation
how to
before.
begin. They need that man. An independent woman ain't never gonna need a man. We gonna figure it out regardless. It's the wants.
It's for one. There's
That's why y'all the meanest.
Oh, let Sheree go. Everybody keep cutting Sheree.
Yes,
As
I
far
agree.
as,
I'm
as
sorry.
far as a dependent woman, there is different dependent women.
Yep.
You got to think about that as well.
I agree.
There is dependent women that search for a man who has money. There's a dependent woman who
Emotionally.
searches for somebody to have kids with, and then say, "Okay, I'm gonna put that man on child support, and I'm gonna be good." There's different levels of dependency. However, a independent woman is gonna search for an independent man. And the independent man is going to enjoy an independent woman and what they have. However, a man is still going to look for emotional needs. He's still going to look for physical needs, sexual needs, whatever that is. Even though in your independency, you still have to provide that, because at the end of the day, if you are looking for that type of relationship, you still have to let a man lead. A man has to be a man to lead. That's how they are created.
Yeah,
that's
I
how
know
they
who
are
that
built.
is.
I agree.
However, no, shut your ass up. Because you still have to understand that at the end of the day, if you have an independent woman, she is still a boss. So she is still going to march at the beat of her own drum.
Always.
You'd have to appreciate that and accept that as a man. Now, it's some men who will let you run your business. Yeah, but then I feel like you should do this. I feel like you should do that. It's not your business. It's my business.
And he has to respect that.
Yeah.
Exactly. A lot of men, being that they are independent men, they don't know how to respect a woman's business.
That's because they're control freaks.
And
That's
I feel
the
like it
problem.
stems
They
down
have
to
control
insecurity.
problems.
That's the problem.
I feel like it stems down to insecurity.
Some of it is insecurity, because some men,
But men don't realize that a lot of times.
have mommy issues.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
whew. You
But
don't
a lot
gotta.
of
You don't
times-
got. Yeah. Let's broadcast that.
But a lot of
That's
times, a
that's
woman
the
will
real
let you
thing.
lead if you what, but your approach is off. If a man wasn't so controlling or so forceful, she probably would come to you and ask your opinion.
Right.
And she probably would, and on your opinion, she probably would go with it. But if you come up like, nah, you need to do this.
Yeah.
Or, nah, you need to do that.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
a
it
huge
needs to
turn
be this
on.
way.
That-
She's
that
not going to
always
do
gets
it
me- yeah,
deliberately
exactly.
because you try
Let
to.
me ask you.
Yeah.
Don't
Exactly.
come to me and tell me I don't like that idea.
Yeah, I'd be like, bro, that
You
ain't
should
your
do-
problem. Look.
Nah.
Because-
You
but
ain't
that's
your
how-
That's
problem.
how y'all come to us.
But it's
No.
like,
Baby, you don't need to wear that. That ain't what it is. No.
Camera looks crazy.
Oh my God.
honestly,
Y'all feel
Before
like
we wrap this
some
up,
independent women think they
if
always
people
need to be
thought
in
of
that
relationships more as a business, there would be a lot more relationships going on.
What
people,
would you just say? Hold up. Repeat it again.
If people would think of their relationship as a business,
I
think a
I
relationship
literally
would
just
last
had
a
this
lot
topic.
longer.
I
Because like he
agree.
just said, like
I
y'all
agree.
always say, why you wearing that? Why you wearing this?
I
If she
agree.
has her own business and she's running, it's hers, or it's her company. You're as a man, you're there for support.
Mm-hmm.
You're not there to steer her in whatever direction. Like you said, she'll
Unless
come and
she-
ask
unless she
you
asks.
for your
Right.
opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Just like if you're running your own company, she don't need to be telling you what your next move is.
Right.
Unless you ask.
100%.
Unless y'all went into the business together and y'all 50-50 and like, we gonna run
Exactly.
this shit together.
Exactly.
Each partner should be there for the support of the other partner.
Mm-hmm.
And not to steer the other partner or to control or to have it their way. And
Yeah.
support.
So to clarify, so you would prefer an independent woman, you would prefer a dependent
No,
woman.
hell no. I ain't said nothing about
Oh.
no dependent.
All right, so independent woman wins.
If I have to choose,
I'm not really
Independent
too
woman
much
wins.
into this conversation.
Look,
I am
you
open.
got to.
No,
I'm open to
this
both.
shit whack.
I go with the flow. If I had to choose, I'm gonna choose an independent woman all day. But if I meet a dependent woman and it
'Cause we're
works
never gonna get
and it
to
just
that.
clicks, my whole thing is I don't want to force nothing. If the shit
Yeah.
clicks
It got to be organic.
and we're organic and it's
Yeah.
going and
That
the
shit
shit
At what
just
point?
works.
Okay, so if she's a dependent woman, right? So at what point do you get tired of the bullshit?
What bullshit?
Of her being independent.
I ain't know not tired of what? Tired of getting money?
Being independent of a bitch constantly like,
Well,
I need money for groceries.
Depend on her.
No, of her being
said
dependent of you.
Yeah.
Of her saying like, oh babe, I need groceries. Oh babe, the
That's
kids
up to the man to know that's what he signed up for. You can't go into a relationship with a dependent woman and then feel like 5 years later she's gonna be independent.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
She was dependent when you got her.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
You
Do
think
you
something
feel
change?
okay? So I got a question, right? If you have a dependent woman, right? Do you feel a need to try to make her somewhat independent, like get something?
You got damn right. You got to change eventually.
Ooh.
I would say the past me, yes. If I get into a relationship with a dependent woman, I'm no. Because
You're just gonna
at
accept
this
her
point in
for
my
who
life,
she is.
I'm accepting who I'm with for who they are.
Yeah.
The old me would be like, bitch, you got to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn. But as of now, if I'm going into that, for one, I'm 30 plus. Unless I'm finding some young tenderoni that's 22, 23, you're not going to change a 30-year-old woman. So if you're going into that relationship, whatever tendencies she's have now is pretty much what you're going to get. Of course, give or take a little in whatever category, but that's for the most part is what you're going to get. So if I'm in a relationship with a dependent woman, I'm expecting her to be dependent as long as I'm with her.
I feel you.
Because that's what I signed up for.
100%.
But that motherfucking shit going to have to click like on all cylinders.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because at the end of the day, I'm signing up to take care of this person.
Yeah,
and
100%.
And if we have kids, I'm signing up to take care of them too.
Exactly.
So for me to get into that and take on that responsibility, it has to be worth it in damn near every other category.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because the finances obviously aren't there.
Yeah, I feel you.
And before we wrap this up, does anybody have anything else to say?
No.
Oh, he was angry.
Bro, don't do me like that, God. Brad, don't do me like that, God.
He ain't got nothing.
Well, I got a lot of
Alright,
shit
so
to say.
y'all choosing independent women, so yo, they choosing us, bro.
As long as I'm able to tame my ass. All right, y'all. For now, this is Studio Talk Podcast. We out this motherfucker.
Hey, peace.